Hello everyone, and welcome to my BTG official channel. Bill has always been a man torn between duty and desire. For months, he tried to convince himself that Dani was his past, a bittersweet chapter closed forever after Naomi's scandalous revelations and the lies that had once poisoned their love. Yet, no matter how far he tried to run, no matter how many walls he built around his heart, fate had a cruel way of pulling him back to her. The moment he saw Dani again, standing under the golden light of the Silvercrest Gala, every defense he had melted away. Her eyes, filled with both sorrow and defiance, met his, and in that instant, Bill knew, he had never stopped loving her. But love and beyond the gates never comes without consequence. Hayley, who once believed she could claim Bill's heart for herself, has been watching from the shadows, her fury simmering just beneath the surface. To her, Bill's rekindled affection for Dani isn't just a betrayal, it's a humiliation. Hayley had sacrificed everything, her reputation, her career, even her fragile alliance with Naomi, to stand beside Bill when Dani walked away. And now, to see him return to the very woman who had caused them all so much pain feels like a dagger twisting in her chest. The heartbreak quickly transforms into rage, and Hayley's heartbreak evolves into a dangerous obsession. Enter Andre, Dani's former confidant and once her greatest admirer. Andre had believed that beneath Dani's polished charm and gentle smile lay a heart that beat only for him. But after Dani rejected him for Bill, his affection soured into something darker, a cold, calculated thirst for vengeance. Andre has waited patiently for his chance to strike, to expose Dani for what he believes she truly is, a manipulative woman who toys with the hearts of powerful men. When Hayley approaches him, her voice trembling with both grief and fury, Andre sees opportunity gleaming in her eyes. Their alliance is born not of trust but of mutual need. Hayley wants revenge on Dani and Bill, she wants to see their love torn apart the same way hers was destroyed. Andre wants to humiliate Dani, to strip away the mask of innocence and reveal the woman he believes has deceived them all. Together, they form an unholy pact that could shatter the fragile peace holding Silvercrest together. Meanwhile, Dani finds herself caught in a battle between love and guilt. Though Bill's renewed affection rekindles a fire within her she thought long extinguished, the shadow of Naomi's exposed secret lingers. The revelation that Naomi had hidden the truth about Dani's past, one that could still destroy everything she's rebuilt, haunts her every step. Dani knows that accepting Bill's love again means opening herself up to danger. Yet, for the first time in years, she feels seen, understood, and cherished. Bill's forgiveness, his unwavering belief in her, gives her the courage to hope for a future she thought she had lost forever. But hope can be a dangerous illusion. As Hayley and Andre's scheme begins to unfold, cracks start appearing in Dani and Bill's fragile reunion. Subtle manipulations take root, anonymous messages, forged evidence, and whispered lies designed to erode trust. Dani begins to doubt her own judgment. Bill, torn between his love for her and the haunting reminders of her past mistakes, starts to question whether history is repeating itself. At the center of it all stands Naomi, watching from the sidelines, torn between guilt and fear. Though she once kept Dani's secret to protect her, she now wonders whether her silence has doomed them both. Naomi's conscience gnaws at her as she realizes that Hayley and Andre's alliance could expose not just Dani's hidden truth, but Naomi's role in concealing it. For in Silvercrest, secrets never stay buried, they only grow more dangerous with time. As the storm builds, Silvercrest becomes a stage for love's cruelest test. The once lavish halls of the Gates estate echo with tension and suspicion. Bill, ever the noble man, tries to hold on to his faith in Dani, but Hayley's words slither into his mind like poison. "She'll betray you again," Hayley whispers, feigning concern. "She always does." Her voice trembles with fabricated sorrow, yet her eyes glint with vengeance. Andre, meanwhile, plays his own game, leaking fragments of Dani's past to the press, ensuring that public humiliation will break her before Bill ever learns the full truth. Yet, even as he manipulates events, Andre begins to realize something unsettling. His hatred for Dani masks the remnants of a love he thought he had extinguished. In his obsession to destroy her, he finds himself drawn to the very passion that once made him vulnerable. The tension reaches its peak one fateful evening when Bill confronts Dani after receiving a mysterious file left on his doorstep, a file containing documents that suggest Dani never truly broke ties with Naomi's deception. The confrontation is raw and electric. Tears, accusations, and desperate confessions fill the air as Dani pleads for him to believe her. "I made mistakes, Bill," she cries, her voice trembling. "But loving you was never one of them." Bill stands torn, his heart warring with his mind. Every instinct tells him to believe her, to trust the woman he has always loved. Yet the scars of betrayal run deep, and Hayley's manipulations echo in his ears. The man who once swore he would never doubt Dani again now faces the impossible choice between love and self-preservation. Meanwhile, Hayley watches from afar, satisfaction curling her lips into a cold smile. She believes she's finally won. But in true Beyond the Gates fashion, nothing stays hidden forever. Naomi, unable to bear the guilt, decides to come forward. She exposes the truth, that Hayley and Andre fabricated evidence to destroy Dani and Bill's renewed happiness. Her confession sends shockwaves through Silvercrest, turning allies into enemies and rekindling old rivalries. When the dust settles, the consequences are devastating. Hayley's reputation crumbles, Andre's schemes backfire, and Bill, realizing how close he came to losing Dani again, vows never to let manipulation poison their love a second time. Yet, though Dani and Bill share a tender reconciliation, the damage has already left scars on their hearts, and the promise of peace feels fragile. For as the sun sets behind Silvercrest's iron gates, shadows still linger. Hayley, though exposed, refuses to admit defeat. "You may have him now, Dani," she hisses in the closing moments of the episode, her eyes burning with vengeance. "But I swear, you won't have him for long." Andre, bruised but unbroken, looks on with quiet intensity, a dangerous spark returning to his gaze. "We've only just begun," he murmurs. And with that, the screen fades to black, leaving viewers breathless, hearts racing, desperate for the next chapter. Because in Beyond the Gates, love may conquer all, but revenge never dies. The aftermath of Naomi's confession ripples through every corner of Silvercrest like an earthquake, leaving no one untouched. The morning after her revelation, the once grand ballroom that had witnessed countless moments of love and deceit stands eerily quiet. Chandeliers still glitter above, but the air feels heavy, thick with unspoken truths. Bill and Dani, though momentarily vindicated, find themselves facing the uneasy question of what comes next. Can their love truly survive when so many forces seem determined to tear them apart? Dani looks out across the misty grounds of the estate, her reflection trembling in the glass. "I thought the truth would set us free," she whispers, almost to herself. "But somehow, it feels like we've only unlocked more pain." Bill steps behind her, his arms hesitating before wrapping around her shoulders. "Freedom doesn't come without cost," he says softly, his voice filled with both love and regret. "But I'd pay it 1,000 times over if it means keeping you." Their moment is fragile, tender, and fleeting. Because beyond the polished gates of Silvercrest, Hayley is already plotting her next move.